A pleasant day, everyone. Welcome back to Streamlined with Dr. Rudie. Would you like to speak and write like a pro? Then our English Made Easier series is for you. Our English Made Easier series aims to enhance the English language competencies of professionals and students and non-native speakers of the English language. In today's episode, we're going to learn about the simple past tense, when and how to use this tense in our sentences to prevent mistakes and be able to speak and write like a pro. Let's get started with a brief introduction on how we learn English in Streamlined's English Made Easier. So we will usually start with a presentation of grammar rules, supported by examples to facilitate understanding of these rules, and end up with practice drill to measure understanding and mastery after watching this learning video. Let's start with the structure of the simple past verb. The simple past verb can be regular or irregular in form. Regular verbs form their past and past participle by adding d or ed. Let's take a look at some of these few examples together. Complete becomes completed in the past simple and completed in the past participle. Encode, encoded, encoded. Adding D is usually done for words or verbs ending with vowels. We have another lesson on the pronunciation of regular verbs in another learning video later. Regular verbs also form their past and past participle by adding ed. Like in attach, it becomes attached in the past and attached in the past participle. Check, checked, checked. Some irregular verbs form their past and past participle by changing the word or not making any change at all. For example, words that don't change in the past and past participle forms are put, cut, while others are similar in the past and past participle forms, like teach, taught, taught, find, found, found. We have the table of irregular past verbs for your reference in the end of this learning video. And other irregular verbs change in other ways, like these examples: do, did, done, choose, chose, chosen, give, gave, given, know, knew, known. Moving further on the grammatical rules, we are now into discussing when to use the simple past verb. The general rule is to use it when there is a clear or definite past time. So it is used for completed action or series of actions in the past. Let's take a look at these examples. Our teacher let us write a letter to Dad on Father's Day. Our simple past verb is let. It is an irregular verb. And on Father's Day is the adverb of time, exact, definite adverb of time in the past. Number 2, Mary didn't wash the dishes last Monday. Our simple past verb in the negative is didn't wash. And the adverb of time in the past is last Monday. If we look at the negative form of the past simple verb, didn't wash, didn't is usually followed by a verb in the present simple. Next, she didn't cry even she lost her phone this morning. The simple past verb is didn't cry. Didn't in the negative and cry in the present form. Lost is another simple past verb, and this morning is the exact time in the past. Let us all remember that the helping verb did is used for questions and negative statements in the past simple. The simple past is also used for action with duration in the past. Here are a few examples. We talked on the phone for 2 hours 3 days ago. The past simple verb is talked. The duration of time for 2 hours, and the exact adverb of time in the past 3 days ago. Here's the second example. Our team achieved 90% efficiency in Q1 of 2020. Our simple past verb is achieved. Duration is the first quarter from January to March of 2020. Here's the third example. Did you work in Thailand from 2013 to 2018? The simple past verb in question form is did work. As you can see, did, the helping verb did, is followed by the verb work in the present simple. And the duration of time for 5 years from 2013 to 2018 already completed in the past. We have therefore to remember the following rules as regards the use of the simple past. First, we use the simple past tense for actions or series of actions completed in the past, or action with duration in the past. This means that when we use the simple past, we always have to provide the definite or clear past time. If the action happened in the past and we don't mention the clear past time, then we cannot use the simple past tense. I hope you are ready for our practice drill to check your mastery gained from this learning video. I'm giving you a few sentences to analyze, and I'd like you to tell whether the verbs used in the sentence are in the correct tense or not. Number 1. Some students choose to learn by modular instruction during enrollment from June 15 to 30. This is wrong. Why? Because the situation occurred from June 15 to 30. It is an action done and gone. So the verb must be in the simple past. Chose. Some students chose to learn by modular instruction during enrollment from June 15 to 30? Let's take a look at number 2. I didn't understood the teacher's instruction for the homework yesterday. Is this correct or wrong? It is still wrong. Why? Because we said that didn't must always be followed by the present verb. The sentence is already in the past form with the use of the helping verb did, and this time in the negative form, didn't. The correct answer is, I didn't understand the teacher's instruction for the homework yesterday. Let's move on to question number 3. I took the entrance test for the University of the Philippines in November 2019. What do you think? Is this correct or wrong? The verb is took. The exact time in the past, in November 2019. This is correct. Number 4. We submitted our monthly reports on time during quarters 3 and 4 of 2019. Is this correct? Yes, it is correct. Number 5. Everyone in the family did come home for Grandma Maria's birthday last Saturday. What's your take on this one? Is it correct or wrong? The sentence is in the positive form. The verb is did come. This one is wrong. Why do you say so? Because did is only used for negative form and questions. It cannot be used in the positive form of the past simple verb. The correct answer is, everybody in the family came home for Grandma Maria's birthday last Saturday. This slide brings us to question number 6. The July 10 Employees Sports Fest started on time. What's your take on this one? Correct or wrong? This is correct. Exact time is July 10. Number 7. We didn't see our boss at the office the whole day yesterday. This one is likewise correct. Exact time yesterday. The verb in the negative form is didn't see. And last but not the least, number 8. The security guards catched the robbers in action on March 10th, 2020. Look at the form of the past simple verb. Is that correct? It is wrong. Catch is an irregular verb. We cannot just add ed to change it into the past simple form. The correct answer is caught. The security guards caught the robbers in action on March 10th, 2020. So how did we do in our practice drill? If you got the full score, that means you have full mastery in the usage of the simple past tense. If not, well, there's always room for further improvement learn more, and you can further improve yourself. This slide shows the appendix and the table of irregular verbs. I included this for your reference, especially for our next learning video, which is on the use of the simple past versus the present perfect tense. So the first table shows the irregular verbs with no change of the words in the past and past participle forms. The next slide shows the irregular verbs with similar past and past participle forms, like bring, brought, brought, get, got, gotten. And the next slides show the irregular verbs that undergo changes in other ways, like begin, began, begun, draw, drew, drawn, do, did, done, fly, flew, flown, lie, lay, lain, speak, spoke, spoken, and the other verbs in this category. So what's up next? Our next learning video is still in line with the English Made Easier series. It is about one of the confusing rules in the English language. It is the use of the simple past tense or the present perfect tense. Thank you very much for watching my learning video. If you want to learn more, please support our channel. Click like, comment, and share. And the best of all, subscribe. Thank you very much, everyone. Stay safe and healthy. God bless you. God bless us all.